I am the motographer, photographer, a long distance motorcyclist, and an entrepreneur. And I'm trying to build an exciting living and working space bringing together my love for motorcycling, gadgets, and technology. A place unlike no other in India. This is the Moto Villa.
Alright guys, so today I'm going to add a lot of things to this place. So this place is actually known as the Moto Cave. This is one of the rooms in what we call the Moto Villa. So if you are new here, if you don't know what is Moto Villa, do check out the playlist below, so you'll see the exact progression of how this place came about. And probably you're watching this when we have already developed this place up to a certain point, because right now the whole place is pretty much empty. And the most recent thing that we have done is the table behind that is absolutely stupendous. It is a smart table. We have got a custom table made for the Moto Cave in the Moto Villa. So the table has arrived. I mean, the best thing is to get your own custom furniture made. So this is right now looks pretty simple, but it's got some handy features, like for example this keyboard tray is here. There are actually 3 of them for keyboard and mouse, and we also have lockable storage space here, which is already kind of locked. So right now the handles are missing, so that we're going to place the handles here. But the thing that will set this table apart from anything else is this. So basically we have got this recess here, which gives us space to put a smart light, which we have actually already done. So here we go. So this actually is already kind of diffused because it's going under the recess. So why the light is flashing is because we need to pair it. So this is the homemade light that we have, and we are going to pair it with the homemade app. Here is the homemade app, and so it's already showing that there is a smart strip which is ready to be paired, added in the list of all the lights that we have. In fact, there is an option of adding this to a group which is already made. So this is the Moto Cave. So I'm going to add in the Moto Cave group. Here we can change the colors. There we go. It's like nothing is easier than this. Now another thing that we have to do, we are getting an acrylic translucent kind of a sheet made, which will be placed over toughened glass. Or the toughened glass will be actually placed over the sheet, so it will give a very good diffused glow. So of course it will not be this glaring once you put the kind of the acrylic sheet. It will be quite soothing. So this is almost looking like a pool table, but no, this is actually there's a lot of work which is going to happen here, and the monitors that will go are kept here. There are 3 monitors, curved monitors, ready to go over there. And this is of course the Green Soul gaming chair, which this is also RGB, guys. So, and of course this is the Hayabusa here, and that is the Ninja H2, and the Iron Man says hello. So the acrylic sheet is here, ready to be placed on the table. So अब इसको रखते हैं टेबल पे देखने के लिए. So after this there will be a glass, toughened glass, which will be placed on this, and then it will be ready for use. So now the subjects basically, they are things which light up, and there are lights which we are going to place all around this room. So before that, I want to introduce this piece of engineering which is absolutely stupendous. If you are a motorcyclist, I don't need to introduce this to you, but if you're not, if you're a gadget freak, then also an introduction is necessary, because the electronics in this bike the Suzuki Hayabusa 2021, the third generation. It is absolutely amazing. It's like more like a gadget than a motorcycle. And this is also called the Speed King or the Dhoom bike. If you are from India, you'll know. The Dhoom was a movie which starred John Abraham, who is a Bollywood star. So anyway, so may I call Mr. Chaturvedi here? He's going to make a grand entry with these two things. You know, this is a lot to take, guys. Like, you know, he's got a lot of responsibilities resting on his hands. The left hand wants to destroy, the right hand wants to save. So of course, now we are starting with the Thanos and Iron Man gauntlet. Now, you know, the kind of things that we have, I think it's best that if I get seated on the ground and I get off this beautiful chair, RGB chair from Green Soul. And of course, you know, I love RGB, who doesn't? So I'm going to show the back, like here. This is another custom thing that we did. Small but makes a huge difference. So we've got the Captain America shield here at the back of the chair. Now I'm going to sit here, and now I'm going to receive all the gifts and things. Here we go. The gauntlet is here. Both the gauntlets rather. Alright, so we have hammer of Thor or Mjolnir. These things are pretty well built, and all of these things are from Hasbro, so I mean, this is pretty incredible. And here we have a stormtrooper, but this is no ordinary stormtrooper. Why? Because it lights up. All these things which you see here, they are going to be permanently lit up. They won't require batteries.
Next, you can ask me any question.
So this is of course from Super Mario. It won't run because it doesn't have a battery. So this wire, these wires which you see, I don't know if you can see, so they were already connected in my earlier setup. Please, we have the Iron Man. So these guys are all 3D FX lights. It's a company, I think it's a Canadian company. And this is the Avenger logo. This also lights up. I mean, I won't repeat this again. Everything here that you see actually lights up. Yes, here is Darth Vader. So if you probably you can see over there in that corner, which is not lit up very well. So there's a 3 feet Darth Vader that I picked up for $15 from Abu Dhabi airport, because they thought that nobody could take this inside as a cabin luggage, but I managed to do so. All right. Then we have the Ryu, I don't know what this is called. I'm very sorry, but I think this is from Star Wars. Anyway, please fill me up on what this is called. Now we have the Star-Lord, the Hulk, and the first thing from the Transformers here. Okay, now we have 2 more Transformers here, and I don't know this guy's name, but so many goodies. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they have been there since a while, so I think they're old Mutant Ninja Turtles now. This is Deadpool, obviously, and we have Spider-Man, and of course another Star Wars Yoda here. Okay, so I am not really into minions, but I thought that it lights up, so why not get it? Anyway, so here's that, and here's R2D2, I think. So this is so basically when this will go on the wall, it's going to go like this. Here are the nunchucks, and I don't know, this is Leonardo or Donatello or Michelangelo or Raphael, I don't know, they are color coded, I don't remember anymore. So but these are the nunchucks, and they're going to go together. Again from Star Wars, I don't know this guy's name. This is from, I think, Fallout, or this is from some video game, but nevertheless I find this to be pretty good. Alright, so this is the Spider-Man's hand, and we're going to place it on the wall like this, pretty much like this. This is the Batarang. Alright, so this goes with the Iron Man. If you don't know, guys, I have a life-size Iron Man here just in front of me, above my head, like, you know, in an action pose. It also lights up. It's pretty cool. This is another Ninja Turtles weapon, Hulk. So more Star Wars. This goes with the Darth Vader. This also lights up.
Yes, bro.
And this one has its own battery. So right now I can show you. Here we go. You can change the colors. Here we have the Captain America shield, and of course the whole full shield is here. This one lights up. And this is a car. Unfortunately, they didn't have too many like this, but here is one.
I got the stars and the moons for you.
So moon, this one is pretty cool. So this is called appropriately the moonlight. You can hang it over there. You can stick it over there, and there is also a remote control for this, which you can use to change the color of the moon. It's like pretty nice. Okay, this is the Death Star, if I'm not wrong. And of course this also lights up.
It's you and me.
Oh, Batman and Superman, self, that's called this is the epitome of humility basically. So Batman and Superman. Another Thor, Mjolnir, and this one is supposed to go half inside the wall. Then we have this. This one doesn't have a battery. I remember I getting this after my Dubai trip in 2019. Yes. We drove around 19 supercars and around 10 superbikes in around 2 weeks. And then I bought this police car, Dubai police car anyway. And this one I got from US, America, after riding the Indian FTR 1200. And this one, as it says arcade, this is definitely going to go in another place, which we are calling Moto Arcade, in which it's going to be really exciting. And you can see again in the playlist if it's already there. So guys, this is it. These are the elements that light up, and we are going to place this all around the Moto cave. It's going to give this a whole lot more character. What kind of character? Let me just give you a small hint. So this is the ambience that little bit, doesn't do it justice completely. So you can imagine everything, being lit and being set all around. I hope you enjoyed this small introduction to these elements of in my Moto cave, and I'll see you in the next episode. So by the way, if you just so if you have any cool setup of yours, do share the link in the comments below, and I'll be really glad, if you give me some inspiration or I've given you any inspiration. So ride safe, game hard, do cool RGB, that's all I can say. All right.
In 2002, I found xbhp.com, which became India's most popular motorcycling platform and community, and then a print magazine as well. Since 2006, I have been riding around the world on choicest of bikes and sometimes cars too. Along the way, I picked up the bug for collecting stuff after the end of every ride that I did. This led to the building of XBHP headquarters, which also showcased my collection. And eventually the place itself became quite interesting, with a lot of people coming to visit and shoot it, even though it was a very small place. But as we know, places become big with the ideas they give birth to. Finally, in 2021, we decided to try and build a space which would not only serve as the XPHP headquarters, but also it will be an experience and space unlike anything else in India so far. A man cave, a living space, a working space, a gaming space, showcase of our collection, and integrating some of the best gadgets and lots more. And we call this the Moto Villa.